Now let us look into it. We have sample data with us. The first operation that should be done on a sample data is to convert it into CSV file. Now open it in XLS and you see the two sheets, the student details and the marks. So the titles are in third row, giving the field names. They can be in any order. Mark sheet, again, when you see it is in the third row, the field names or the column titles. Now you issue save as, the browse the directory in which you want to put it and select the option. You can either select an option where you have text delimited with comma or CSV MS-DOS version. Save it. These are marks data which is in the text form. Save it. And then it says that only mark sheet would be saved out of the two sheets that are there in the XLS file. Now select the student data. Again you see the field titles in third row. Save it as student.csv. Now both got saved. This is the only operation that is, it says only one sheet would be saved of the multiple sheets, and it will have only text information and no other XLS information. Now we have the two files which is in the text form, and this is the only operation that has to be done outside the product Mcmgen. Now go to Mcmgen. There you see Mcmgen application. To make the future operation simple, you open up properties. In that, send this to desktop. So you have the icon, desktop icon available to you. When you click that, Mcmgen system will get open. Once the Mcmgen system gets open, in that you enter the username, that is admin, A capital, password, P capital, and this password and the username can be changed within the program. If you are the administrator, you have to give the level 1 in the users, which we'll explain later. Now you see that matching of student data as the system requires, and only once you have to do if you are not changing the format. If it's every time when you change the format, you have to do this operation. You have to say the row number where you find the information and match them. Now we are selecting the student, and you see there is a serial number which has come as the first column, which we don't need. We need roll number as the first column for the system. So double click the user field name and then double click where it is found in system. Automatically it gets swapped. Now the first column that is required by the system is in second column. Second column is in third column. So every column gets shifted by one because there is a serial number which is not used by the system is present in the data. Even if they are scattered, you can swap them like this. Even if you commit a mistake, don't bother. Now there is serial number is sitting there. Now serial number has come here in 11th row. Now it got swapped. My pass got swapped. Scheme got swapped. Aadhaar card number got swapped. Now if you say match complete, its system says, then write the file. So having written the file, you select the mark field, do the same. The titles are in third column. Marks data, now swap the roll number, the first semester session, theory and practical. Similarly, second, third, and fourth. So now write the file. So the data is taken into the system now. The data is taken into the system, and now you upload the photographs by selecting the first one and using the shift key, selecting the last one. Everything will get selected, or use Control A. 199 photographs are there in the system that got selected. Then do the validation. We find one photograph missing or wrongly numbered. That is 287 is not found. Let us go into the photo pool and see whether 287 is there in the data. The information as it is received is that one 287 got changed as 387. It should be renamed back into 287. Let's look into it and do the renaming. Now we are looking whether 287 is there in the sample data directory. We don't find it. Whether 387 is there, we are looking for. So we don't find the 287 here, but we find something like 387, which is should be 287. So we are thoroughly checking it so that there is no mistake committed. One error may lead to another error. So this is the one that is the wrongly named. So we are naming it back into 287. And now again, you go back to the system and do the upload. Click on first. Select the last with shift key. All get selected, or Control A. All uploaded. Now do the validation again. So all records are matching and photos are matching with the record numbers. So now we have carried out all the operation. Now generate certificates. So the certificates get generated. Then click on mark sheet generation. Mark sheets got generated. No issue with certificate printing. You see the certificates are grouped into 50 certificates in one pool. Similarly, mark sheets are grouped into one mark sheet, one file for 50 mark sheets. You can go to report directory and find them all there. There are certificates, and these certificates are pointing to the photographs. They are there, and these photographs, then they are QR codes corresponding to these certificates and mark sheets. They are there. Now this entire directory is needed if you carry out the printer as an HTML file, but if you print it or save it as PDF file, which can be done through Chrome. So now the Chrome is displaying the certificates. Now save it as, that is print it as file. So destination, there is an option on a change by which you can select the save as PDF, and they are layout, that is portrait in this case of certificate, and in the case of mark sheet it is landscape. There are more settings about which let us see just now. Now let us do the preview of the certificates that are generated. It takes a few seconds to do the preview as it is formatting it. Having done that, now you can see all the certificates lined up Now you see the portrait is selected by system automatically, and then paper size should be A4, margin should be default, scale should be 100, header and footer should not be there, otherwise it will print the header and footer on the certificate. Background graphics we have, so it has to be there. Now save it as PDF, mark sheet, MGM, some mark sheet it shows, then give the numbers 001 to 0050 and save. Similarly, the same thing can be carried out for the mark sheets. Issue a print, hold on for preview. The system has all the options already preset. Then after the few preview that happens after a few seconds, you do the save. So you have the mark sheet saved as PDF, which can be printed on any quality printer. That completes the total operation. These are the two PDF files which contains photographs, QR sheets, QR codes in the sheet, certificate. So all in one. Otherwise, in case of HTML, they are in two different directories, QR codes and the photographs. Same way, let's look into the mark sheets. It has got the QR code in place, well formatted, and in landscape form. Now these two can be taken and printed on a quality printer. Now let us see the various elements of the menu. There is an input phase. There is a generation phase, certificated mark sheet generated. Then there is a print phase. Above to, this shows the version of the Mcgen. Then there is a help support, which shows the help manual, which is in a PDF form. This contains the complete description of what is covered in this particular video. You can see how XLS gets mapped into CSV, how the photographs are selected, how the matching is carried out of fields, how the missing data are validated, and then printing of certificate by selecting appropriate options in the print and saving it as PDF and completing the process. Then there is next is a support for security. You can add, delete and modify security information. If you give level 1 to a particular person, then that particular person gets the priority of updating the password and having the full control of the system. And any other level like level 2, 3, 4 can only enter the data and view the data and print the certificate. And you can delete and you can modify the password information as it is required, but can be carried out by the level 1 administrator only. That way the system cannot be misused. Thank you.